ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. Assalam-u-Alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this lesson of Quran Tajweed Course, ورتل القرآن ترتيلا. As you know, friends, we are learning MAKHARIJ of Arabic letters. And today we are going to learn the makhraj of just one letter. And that is a very special letter. And that is DWUAD. You know, this letter DWUAD and the sound represented by it is very peculiar to the Arabic language. Its makhraj is considered toughest articulation point for Arabs and non-Arabs alike. Some Arabs consider it so special as a letter that they call the Arabic language as lughat-u-dhad. That is the language of DWUAD. This must give you an idea how important it is to learn the correct articulation of DWUAD. So let's see what is the exact articulation point of DWUAD. A gentle reminder, Ilm Explorer channel is dedicated to the teachings of Islam. Our aim is to bring people closer to their Creator by spreading the word of Allah and His Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So, if you want to learn the teachings of Quran and Sunnah, then do subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon to get notifications of all our uploads. If you want to appreciate the efforts put in creating this content, then like this video and comment on it. And if you wish to be a part of this pious cause, then share this video as much as possible. It will be a sadaqah jariyah for you, inshallah. Thank you. If you remember, in lesson number 24, we learned the names of teeth in Arabic. There we saw that the teeth after this pointed tooth are called adras, which means molars. There we saw that these adras include 4 dawahik, 12 tawahin and 4 nawajis. I'm sure you have watched that lesson. But if you haven't, you can still watch it here by clicking on this I button above. So adras are the molars or the teeth on either sides of your mouth. These molars can be upper or lower molars, that is on upper jaw or lower jaw, right? Now here for articulating DWUAD, we have to use the gums of our upper molars or adras, either from the right side or from the left side. And with that, we have to use the side of our tongue as well, here or here, either from the left side or from the right side. This side of the tongue is called hafatul lisan, meaning the edge of the tongue. When we touch the gums of our upper molars or adras with the side of our tongue, either on the right or the left side, this letter DWUAD is articulated. We can articulate it either from the right side or from the left side. Means we can touch the gums of our upper molars with the side of our tongue either from the right side or from the left side. But let me tell you that most people find it easier to articulate DWUAD on the left side, as I do myself. Okay? However, if you are comfortable using both the sides, you can do that as well. I mean, you can touch the gums of your upper molars on both sides simultaneously with the sides of your tongue, if you find it easier. But remember that you have to keep the front edge of your tongue away from the front gums. Okay? Now, if you're unable to keep it back, at least make sure that it doesn't press hard against the front gums. I mean the tip of the tongue. Okay, it should not touch the front gums or it should not press hard the front gums. Now let's try and articulate DWUAD. Let's use the method of ascertaining the makhraj with it. Hamza, Dad, Fatha, Ad, Ad, Ad. Make sure that while saying Ad, the side of your tongue stops at the gums of your upper molars, either on the right side or on the left side, or if you find it comfortable, on both the sides. Now say Ab, Ab, Ab. This letter Dad is called Al-Harful Hafiyah from the point of view of its makhraj, as it is articulated with Hafatul Lisan, or the edge of the tongue. Okay? Some Qurra or reciters of the Holy Quran say that Dad should sound somewhat like Wa, Wa, while some others say it should sound like Dal. We have learned the articulation of both these letters. But remember, we have to try and articulate Dad exactly like Arabs do, as this is their language, and we have to learn its pronunciation from them only. So Arabs consider this letter completely different from both Dal and Wa. That's why, after all, they have this as a separate letter in their alphabet. The front edge of the tongue is used in case of both Dal and Dha, this front edge. While here, in case of Dad, we have to refrain from using this front edge of our tongue and only use the side edges. Okay? Listen and watch for the differences between the articulation of Dal, Dha and Dad. Ad, 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 Da, Va, Da, Di, Di, Di. I hope that is clear to you. Now let's use Dad with different vowels and sukoon on it. Dad, Fatha, Da, Da, Da. Dad, Kasra, Di, Di, Di. Dad, Dhamma, Du, Du, Du. Noon, Dad, Fatha, Nad. Fa, Dad, Kasra, Fid. Kha, Dad, Dhamma, Khud. Make sure that Dad sounds different from both Dal and Dha. Okay? And remember, it's a thick or a heavy letter, as it is also articulated with a raised root of the tongue. Now let's see some words with this letter Dad highlighted in them. Listen to these words, focus on Dad in them, and try to articulate it exactly the way I do. Okay? Daraba, maradun, radiyatin, غير المغضوب ولا الضالين ولا يحض في الأرض في تضليل ووضعنا والضحى. So that was the makhraj of Dad, the most peculiar and exceptional letter of Arabic. Hope you have fully understood this lesson, and now you can easily differentiate between Dad and other similar sounding letters. With that said, let's end this lesson here. See you in the next lesson, inshaAllah. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu-Alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.